Guys, when it comes down to this year, 2026, I really believe is my year. And I'm recording this video so that I could have something that I could look back to see where I've came from. And I'm constantly uploading these videos. I'm constantly trying to improve myself and trying to take the step forward, which I am, of making myself better. And the journey I did think that journey would have been shorter than, you know, I actually had in mind, but it seems to be a little bit longer. But yet again, persistence is the only thing that I am holding on to, and obviously faith in, Jesus Christ, my Father, right? But I had to learn that I had to relinquish some of the things that I've held on to as far as being the person that was always out and, partying and just worried about the wrong things, intoxicated and, just being around a bunch of people that did not cater to me or want to see the best for me. And I'm now under a moment where I do not desire these things anymore. And I am pursuing betterment of myself and my family. I can't, even now that I fathom, I'm thinking back behind on the way I used to be and just think to myself, how can I see my family in a certain situation that they are in now? My parents getting older. I'm seeing family members struggle. I'm seeing friends struggle and not wanting to be that person to step forward and accomplish something where I can now be able to assist them in aspects of their lives which they weren't able to assist themselves, so to say. So I just can't see and fathom now that I think about it. And all grace towards those people and grace towards myself as well. That God has carried me out of that, and now I'm desiring better. I'm desiring wanting to accomplish things in my life, wanting to improve myself as far as fitness, as far as health, as far as finances, and as far as, faith. So, I'm recording this video so I can go back to it I finally accomplished what I said that I was going to accomplish. That the date is, February. I don't remember exactly what date. I get lost in what day it is, but we are in 2026, and I want to next year around the same time look at this video and say, yes, I have improved. I had pushed myself, and I had accomplished something. And one of the main things that I do want to do is be able to just show my family, mainly my mother, um, that you know that her son accomplished something. That her son actually went out and did what he was supposed to do, and that she's proud. And yet again, I do believe that my mom is proud of me. Um, but I do want to be able to just be that person in the family where they can see that persistence and him being locked in what he was able to obtain and that opening the door in the realm for them, understanding that goals can be obtained if you focus your mind on something and you really lock into it, that it could be accomplished. So most definitely I have someone who you cannot really say has a net worth. I mean, of course, you could probably get cards and, little items that I have, right? Grateful for them. But let me say that's counts as net worth, but being able to reach to a position where it's just unfathomable coming from where I'm from, coming to a different country and trying to do better. And I'm starting to realize how the world works, and a lot of people are not really for you. Like I kid you not, there's a very small percentage of people that are for you, and I'm realizing that, and I understand that the world does not stop for me. That problems still arise in other people's lives, and they have to adhere to those. I'm learning not to take things personal, understand like this is how life goes, and you may have your plan set in place, but there's other things that can come in and try to deviate you from that. Some things that you actually have to cater to. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with you, you know, taking some time out and doing that as well. But at the same time, too, being unwavering and being selfish with your time. Understand that even sometimes I realize that I cannot be in a relationship. And that's a sacrifice I have to make. The sacrifice that currently now, in the phase that I am, I do not have the time for that because of what I do want to accomplish in my mind. And it's a burning feeling. It's like a sensation, but like I'm waking up every single morning that the desire that's inside of me. Like even now, I just bought me some freaking joggers to go hit the gym in the morning and then, back on the charts, like, like I never left and, back testing and journaling and studying and, you know, using the money that I have to obtain to push towards capital and investing and taking risk. You know what I'm saying? So I do believe there's change that's happening. I feel it. God be with me. God willing. 'Cause at the end of the day, I'm not, the author of my own life. Um, but I do see great things happening, and I hope to inspire the world, change the world, impact the world. Um, and we see what we can do from there. And my goal is to eventually, build homes for the homeless, help others, financial literacy, and most of all in faith, knowing that Jesus is the reason why I've done what I've done, and what I'm going to do, so that what they're doing and what they're going to do is all going to be impacted by the Lord's work. Understand that even with all the stuff that we have obtained, that at that point there's a point where we all will leave this earth, and what matters is not how much money we had and the cars we had and the amount of the watches we had, the jewelry and the women. What matters is what impact that we leave on someone else, because that impact is going to move on to someone else and someone else. So what I can do for my family and friends and how I can inspire them is what's going to inspire their kids, and it keeps the ball rolling. So I love you guys, and be with me on this journey. And I do believe that you can accomplish any goal that you put your mind to, anything, but God first, and make sure that it's aligned in the right direction. It has the right end goal. And if you're lost, take the first step. There's a story about there's a gentleman who was trying to find his way out of somewhere. Let's just say a forest, and he didn't know how to get out. It was so dark. He looked further into the beyond. He see how dark it was, but all he could see was the next step and the next step. He took the step and the next step and the next step and the next step, and eventually he found his way back. So that's a goal for you. If you feel lost, literally just think about what's the next right decision that I can make, the best decision that I can make. It doesn't mean that you're not going to fail. What it means is that if you continue to pick the best decision, then you will eventually reach the outcome that you want. So when you're laying up in bed and you're thinking about going to work out or lay in bed, what's the next best decision? Work out. Should I lie or tell the truth? What's the best decision? Tell the truth. Should I stay up late, or just go to sleep because I have a great or a long morning or a long day the next day? And I should go to sleep early. Should I smoke or should I read? I think you should read. Should I spend my whole night just binge watching shows, or should I pray? You should pray. Just pick the next best decision, and that will spiral and you will see things improve in your life. So guys, be safe, and I love you guys. Continue doing what you guys doing. Stay blessed, and yeah.